His name is Michael Phelps, but you may know him as Superman. He's the most decorated Olympian of all time, boasting 28 medals. But how does he do it? Training, of course, but there's more there. By looking closely, we can see he's actually built for swimming, especially for the stroke of butterfly.
His shoulders are very strong, they're very broad. He has that swimmer V shape, and those broad shoulders allow him to support butterfly. When you look at butterflies, they typically have the biggest shoulders because they need them to be successful in the stroke. All of the power is generated through the upper body as they pull through in the arm motion, and a strong shoulder will, one, allow them to generate more power and by that more speed, but it'll also prevent injury. And his wingspan is longer than he is tall. So that's one of the biggest things.
The long wingspan helps with his walls too. A bigger reach means he can outtouch his opponents just by stretching his arms. His lengthy levers complement his elongated torso, perfect for butterfly.
So in butterfly, it's such a upper body generated stroke. Because he has the longer torso, he's able to have a longer line of pull. He's able to basically, if you look at power, it's the force and the duration of the force that's exerted. So his ability, his potential to generate power through his shoulders is higher than the average person, and because he has the longer torso with, by extension, the longer arms, he's able to hold that force generation for a longer duration that'll allow for the stronger pull. Butterfly is one of the most challenging strokes because when you start to fatigue, you become vertical. Because he has shorter legs, when he fatigues, there's not as much upward pitch to his body. He doesn't have as much distance on his limbs to become vertical in the water, and that allows for just a steady, constant kick. Now, don't get me wrong, he has a very strong kick, but his upper body allows him to use a kick that is propulsive consistently, but not necessarily the driving force behind his butterfly.
His kick is stellar, though, powered by his disciplined muscles, but it also benefits from Phelps' physique.
His feet are enormous. And they have flexibility beyond anybody else. He is double jointed, and so that will allow him to have the upward and downward motions in the pull. Double jointed in the legs allows for a stronger kick. Double jointed in the arms allows for greater torque generation through the stroke.
Basically, double-jointed people can extend their joints forward and backward, while most of us can only bend ours forward. This means swimmers like Phelps can catch more water, which makes their stroke more efficient. There are always physical components that set certain athletes apart from others, but the difference is in how they use them. Whatever controversy surrounds the topic, one thing is sure. This Superman has used his wisely, and has changed the sport forever. Maddie Sims, Medill.